What's good? Welcome back to the channel, guys. In today's video, we're gonna have a war recap in ZIKA down. We have a 37 classic war win streak currently going and 12 perfect wars in a row. So we're gonna cover the top attacks in this war. Let's get right into the action. All right, on this first attack, we have Sky using this super barbarian Root Rider Valkyrie smash with skeleton spells and free spells instead of overgrowth spells. And I've been seeing some pros use this, especially in the World Championships this past weekend. And this attack is very strong and can get you some very quick triples. So you're going to see right away we got the early funnel going. Archer Queen and Siege Barracks on opposite sides. And then we're going to have these skeleton spells start working. May have deployed them just a little bit early because the main army wasn't down yet, but definitely over with the Barbarian King. We're going to protect him as well with the Siege Barracks troops. And they're going to fight that CC. Super nice that we can fight the CC early and we don't have to worry about those ice golems slowing our troops down. Now you're going to see the fourth and the fifth skeleton spell come in near that scatter shot. So I have noticed use a skeleton spell in these early compartments to protect your army, and then obviously save two of them for later on in the attack to protect. And we do have one heal spell. We're going to drop that heal spell right next to that town hall compartment, keep these troops topped off. Got Rage Vial, King's Gauntlet on the King. We got the Frozen Arrow Invisibility Vial on the Queen. Still got the Healing Tome on the Grand Warden, which I like a lot, and the normal on the RC as well. This is becoming kind of the normal setup for equipment as far as spam attacks like this. So I do like the Healing Tome a lot on the Grand Warden in this army because you get a lot of healing value. This one's not going to be as strong once we get to the end, simply because that we went opposite of the town hall. And obviously you're not getting that overgrowth value. Yes, you are getting the skeleton spells to distract the defenses, but when you got multi-target infernos, the skeleton spells only really do so much, especially if you drop them near multis. So it's not going to be as overwhelming sometimes, especially if you go opposite of the town hall like that, but you're going to still pick up triples. All right, on this second attack, we got my man Gary coming in with Sarch Root Riders, and you can see right away there's a hole in the base. Hey, everybody, make sure you check your war bases. I know that we all got ricochet cannons and multi-archer towers, but that's been a while now. We should not have holes in our bases anymore from that. But we're going to have that Sarch going right here. He would have done the exact same thing just from out here if that hole wasn't in the base. So we would have gotten the same result. Blimp would have been in the exact same area, and you could see that insane value we're going to pick up with the Sarch, getting some great funneling value, taking on the town hall, and even pulling the CC. That is the key in that scenario. We're also going to get the monolith down, and we're going to have that rage spell tower pop as well. Gary elects not to worry about the CC too much. Actually still got some super archers alive in there. Now we're going to deploy the baby dragon to go after those ice golems and try to get rid of them real quick. But they're going to get on top of the main army, which is a little unfortunate because they're going to slow down the main army significantly. Luckily, we're not taking too much damage here. We're not in range of the scatter shot. We're not in range of any ricochet cannons. That's where it gets really risky because your army's frozen down underneath some very heavy hitting defenses. You're going to see the Royal Champion come through at the 6 o'clock area. Got the normal on the King, normal on the Queen. I got the Healing Tome on the Grand Warden, and Gary does like the Hog Puppet, which is maxed out. So we got that on the Royal Champion. And at this point, we just used the Grand Warden ability. We're already 60% through the base, which is crazy. You see the King ability is going to pop now, and we still got the Archer Queen and Royal Champion ability. The great thing about Sarch is you could set up some crazy funnels. We had a beautiful L-shaped funnel for this army, and they worked through, and now they're going to be able to push through the back half of this base very, very easily. And all the healers are keeping these troops and heroes maxed out on health. And we still got, I mean, I don't even think we've lost a Root Rider. I think we still have every single Root Rider. Gonna pop that RC ability and have those Hog Riders come out. And now we're gonna finish off this base very quickly. And that was actually fairly fast. Under sub 230 for Sarch Root Riders, which is pretty quick because usually Sarch takes some extra time. I still think this army is insane. I think there's easier armies out there to get triples, but this army is still very, very strong, and Sarch is still insane. All right, on this third attack, we got Smacks coming in with this Super Witch Smash attack. We don't see this very often anymore, but Super Witches are still super, super strong. You just have to make sure you get the right funneling, and honestly, with the new Siege Barracks level, with that extra P.E.K.K.A, this helps tremendously on this attack. And you're gonna see we're going to open up this compartment right here next to that monolith. And honestly, guys, this is not the best built base, but it's still a Town Hall 16 in war. So, you know, we attack what we get. It is what it is. But we're gonna have the Rage Gem on the Warden. Got the Barbarian King coming down now with the Siege Barracks troops, and he's gonna work on the outside of the base. We got the Yeti Bomb inside that Siege Barracks coming now. And we had the Grand Warden with the Fireball there. And you can see the impact and destruction. And look at the funnel. It creates an insane funnel for the troops. And now we're going to push into this main part of the base. And we got a jump spell right in the middle. We're going to have to deal with those ice golems. A lot of the witches are walking. So let's see if we can get them to turn back. Maybe. They don't look like they're going to want to. So we got witches walking on the outside of the base. Grand Warden's choosing which way he wants to go and follow. But we have, I believe that was a heal. Was that a heal spell also? Yeah, I think a heal spell dropped down right here with the skeletons and the Archer Queen. Archer Queen's going to pick up half of the healers. So that's going to be nice. But yeah, we got a maxed Fireball. And Smacks told me that his Rage Gem is now maxed, so this is going to get even stronger. But the max Fireball is insane. Picked up some crazy value there. And the Super Witches all walked on him. They're all on the outside of the base, but it's still, even if you just get these heroes in the middle of the base, Queen's going to pop her ability. And even just a couple of the big boy skeletons, man, they do a ton of damage. They look like they're lost too, jumping over the walls here and there. Didn't know which way they wanted to go. Witches are attacking walls, attacking out. Now they're all attacking walls. Everything is attacking a wall right now, but that's the only sad part about getting so used to Root Riders is when you're not using Root Riders, you can't get through walls so quickly. Obviously, you have the one jump spell. Maybe I'll suggest to Smacks that instead of the Apprentice Warden, we use one Root Rider. See if that can help open up some compartments. Maybe it'll help with the funneling. I don't really know. All right, for our fourth and final attack on this recap, you know, it wouldn't be a war recap if we didn't show this double overgrowth Root Rider Valkyrie smash attack that my clan has just been absolutely destroying with. And my man Mo coming in on this diamond style base. We're actually going to do the opposite ends of the base on this funnel, super wide funnel. Got the Siege Barracks started on one side, Barbarian King started on the other. And I saw Mo do this previously in an attack, and it worked out just perfectly. He's able to take out both ricochet cannons fairly early, pull that CC away from his main army, and then get this attack rolling and push right down through that Eagle Artillery compartment. And you're going to see that first overgrowth come down on that Monolith Poison Spell Tower area, and then that army is going to push down through this double single actually, into this Invisibility Spell Tower Town Hall compartment very, very quickly. It did not take us a lot of time to get to this point. And that first Invisibility Spell Tower is going to pop. Actually, the only one, because that other one is a poison. And then once that Invisibility Spell Tower is done, we're going to take out that Town Hall fairly easy and use that Rage spell to get our troops going out of that poison. We still have another Rage spell. The perfect part about this super wide funnel that Mo does on this style base is you get to save some spells, because your King's gonna push through right here, Siege Barracks gonna push through over here, and then your main army can push down through. And honestly, he didn't use one of his Rage spells until almost halfway through the attack, and then we used one directly on the town hall as well. And now we're going to use this last one. We still got the RC and Queen abilities, which we can pop if we want to. RC ability is going to come through, take out that monolith, and then we are going to finish off the triple. Very overwhelming and dominant triple. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the content as always. I appreciate you guys stopping in on an everyday basis and supporting the channel. We are on a 37 Classic War win streak. Gonna see how long this can go. We have had 2 draws, so I guess it's 37-0-2 during these 39 wars in a row. But we're going to keep going, see how far we can push. Can we get to 50? Can we even get to 100? It's going to be a lot easier to keep the war win streak now because obviously, when you draw, you do not lose your war win streak. And we've had 12 perfect wars in a row, including those 2 draws. We'll catch you next time.